buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Are you ready for this case? I'm ready for this
Yeah,
case.
I feel confident that this poison potion will help us. I also have this instant damage potion. I feel like those are on our sides. I'm gonna eat some free lawyer snacks real quick. Get my lawyer bubbles going.
Your lawyer bubbles? Nice,
Yep,
nice.
which is good. I brought a notch apple.
Oh, that's good. I also brought a potion of healing,
Nice.
and 2 strength potions.
Nice, nice.
Actually, just one
I
strength
got this.
potion.
I got this invisibility potion.
Oh, that's good too. Yeah.
Here. I brought 2. You can have one.
Oh, that's perfect. All right. So, invisibility. Here, have some instant health too. That's gonna be helpful.
Ooh. Here's a regen. I got 2 of those.
Oh, sweet. Yeah,
Just in
is
case,
good.
just
Yeah.
if things get a little hairy, you never know. Last meeting didn't go so well, so
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I just think we should be prepared. I mean, I got my armor inside my inventory, and I'll just slap that stuff on if need be.
Yeah,
you know?
me too. I got my inventory. I got some dirt blocks. I know it won't prevent much, but at least it'll slow somebody down for a half second.
Yep.
I got all my good gear, man.
Yeah, and I feel like things are on your side. You've been well represented. First meeting went well, besides all of the death. I feel like I've done enough studying to where I could faithfully represent you, at least for a while. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, I trust you. You're my lawyer, and I trust you wholeheartedly. I mean, you're doing this pro bono, so.
But yeah, this is all free, all free. I mean, what was going on is not correct, and finally it'll be solved today.
Yeah, I am a little concerned about their
Tactics that they might try.
they're all staring at us through the window, and there's her lawyer with a bow and arrow. So I'm a little concerned. About this.
Maybe I could ward him off a little with a...
Oh, that went right through the glass, dude.
Why did it go through the glass?
This might... Yeah, these are going to go great.
Order in the court. Please honor the rules of the court. Failure to comply will be punishable by death. Number 1, do not write the judge. Number 2, all sugar, apples, and carrots will be left outside the courtroom or confiscated. 3, do not bribe the judge. 4, do not look the judge horse in the mouth. 5, do not put any carts before the horse. 6, do not kill the bailiff or the judge. This is a felony and you'll be fined 10 diamonds for emotional damages. 7, no speedos allowed. All rise for the Honorable George Horace Q. Horse. Thank you. Now you may sit. The court will hear from the prosecution first. Make your opening statements.
Yes, I'm here today to represent my client to the good people of the jury because my client was terribly traumatized when the defendant over here, MisterJoker, Joker he's called, decided it would be really funny to scare her. He showed up when she was working, wearing a terrifying, terrifying mask, and frightened her. She has nightmares, she can't sleep. I think it's very important to note that she's been suffering terribly because of this. And I think we need to see some sort of justice. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Mr. String. Mr. Molesky, your opening statements?
Well, first off, welcome everybody to court this evening. Welcome, Judge. Welcome, sir. Members of the jury. My client never had any wrongdoing. All of his actions were done out of friendship and love. The discomfort that queens say she has suffered, I believe, is ill intent. This guy is a gentleman. He wakes up every day. He does his business. He wears a suit. He does some shows for some kids sometime, and that's why he wears the makeup. And for her to be scared from a man who loves children and to bar him from her home, to file a restraining order, to both of us having to go get lawyers is a bunch of nonsense. And we are here to prove that to the jury today. I believe I've said what I need to say, and I shall take a seat.
Thank you, Mr. Molesky. Mr. String, call your first witness.
Your Honor? Your Honor?
There you go.
Your Honor. The prosecution would like to call the first witness to the stand. Daegda.
Daegda, please approach the... Get in the witness stand, please. Okay, now I gotta swear you in. Please put your right hand on that book. You promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you Notch?
I do.
Good, give the book back. Thank you. Your witness, Mr. String.
Daegda, it's our understanding that you were present on the day of this occurrence.
I definitely was.
Would you mind telling the judge and the good people of the jury what you witnessed on that day?
Your Honor and jury, I witnessed that the Sir MisterJoker was only trying to bring his friend Liz just some sand out in the desert because he had a whole bunch.
Now, when you say a whole bunch, I would like you to tell me how many a whole bunch is exactly.
I think he had something like a stack or two.
Okay. No further questions.
Mr. Molesky, your witness.
And on said day, I don't really have anything to. No.
My lawyer is awesome.
Lawyer jargon with. Hey, you guys. You guys.
Lawyer. Okay, listen, lawyer stuff.
You guys need money.
I object. I object.
You guys need money.
I object.
Yeah,
Guys,
I have
Sustained.
Okay.
Sustained.
Okay.
Okay. Apologize.
And a couple of stacks of sand. That's exactly what my client had said that he was bringing to you, and you agree that it was a couple of stacks of sand in his inventory.
Correct.
I really have no further questions as well. Truth be told, that was said originally.
Okay, so I do have one further question. Daegda,
Yes, sir.
would it surprise you to know that we have video evidence that MisterJoker over here only had 2 pieces of sand in his inventory, and he dropped them shortly after frightening Queen?
That would, in fact, interest me.
Would you say that a person that claimed that he saw several stacks of sand may possibly be incorrect about what they were saying?
I think I'd have to see the evidence, but I'm pretty sure it was 2 stacks, 3 stacks, something like that. Yep.
I can assure you, and the court, that there was only 2 pieces of sand on that day.
You want me to display Exhibit A?
Is that Exhibit A you have there?
Yep.
These are the 2 pieces of sand in question. What do you have to say to that, Daegda?
I think there was a bit more than that, actually.
Fortunately, I have no way to show the video evidence, so that's all the questions I have. Mr. Molesky, if you have any further questions?
Yes. How exactly was this sand given to evidence? I know for a fact that my client had 2 to 3 stacks of sand on him. And Daegda is been here in account, even pulled by witness through each of us, and he himself has already explained that there was 2 to 3 stacks of sand. Was this evidence given to you by Queen's lawyer?
Who, me?
Where did the evidence come from?
Are you going to call me as a witness?
I'm just wondering how the 2 pieces of sand was called into question with no video footage. And is this really, Judge, is this evidence that we can even use?
I object. The lawyer is asking awkward questions.
What say you, Judge?
2 pieces of sand is not valid.
I think the judge says sustained.
Well,
Okay, Daegda. Thank you very much.
Daegda has no knowledge of how the evidence came into the court, so you're asking him a question that he can't answer. So,
well,
if you have no further questions, Daegda, you're dismissed.
All right.
Mr. Molesky, do you have a witness to call?
I call Joker to the stand.
All right, Mr. Joker.
Heck yeah, I'm getting up on the stand. I got a lot to say.
All right. Here, put your right hand on that book. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you Notch?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Thank you. Your witness?
Okay, Mr. Joker. And on said day, I know you had 2 pockets full of sand, and you were just coming over to give it to the queen. And I'm really not sure how this evidence of 2 pieces of sand was involved. I would really just ask you to tell your side of the story just so everyone knows what happened from your perspective.
Thank you, Mr. Molesky. Well, you know, I'm a generous person, and I like to help my friends. And I knew that Queen Elizabeth, if I may, was building something extravagant. She needed a lot of glass, and I knew that she'd be in the desert for a while trying to collect enough sand for all that glass. So I thought, I'll just go ahead over there and drop down and give her some of the sand I have. And just kind of, you know, everybody likes a little happy surprise, and here, have a present. And that's exactly what I did. I came over, friendly as can be, with a smile on my face, no less. I had been up for days earlier, editing video and recording, so my eyes were a little bloodshot, and there was nothing I could do about it. And I'm a little offended that she was offended by my face. It's not like I can help it. But I gave her some sand. 2 pieces? I had a lot more than that. It must have just got mixed up, and she already turned it into glass, and now it's just suddenly 2 pieces are left.
And basically, that is the only question I wanted to ask my client. I feel that his replies shall save him in the end.
Your witness, Mr. String?
Mr. What was that again? Mr.
Joker.
Joker. Yes. Hang on. Sorry, the jury isn't paying attention. Jury.
They have ADD. It's not their fault. Please proceed.
Well, the horse is listening. Anyway, Mr. Joker.
It's French.
Let's, it's Joker?
It's
Sorry, I was mispronouncing it. Mr.
It's French
Joker.
for yoker.
Yeah, Joker.
Joker. So, Mr.
He's
Joker.
an egg maker.
I would like... Let's just for a moment assume that your story is completely true. So, you've been up all night, your eyes are red, your face is frightful, and you realize you have a bunch of extra sand and you'd like to deliver it to Queen, kind of help her out. That sounds like a very nice thing to do, right?
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. I take a little bit of offense that you said my face was frightful, but whatever, that's fine. I'll let it go.
I was just running with what you had said about the appearance that you had that morning, but that's okay. I'll retract the frightful statement. So, you cross the desert. Queen is busy working. As you approach her to give her the sand, you frighten her. She becomes very frightened. And she runs. Now, you gave chase, correct?
I wanted to make sure that she got the sand. She was in a very fast-paced run, and I didn't have headphones on, or I couldn't hear her because we weren't in TeamSpeak, so how was I supposed to know that she was scared? I thought she didn't see me. There were zombies around. I fought them off to protect her, and then I brought some sand to her. And once I threw the sand at her, it was gone.
So all very innocent sounding on your side, but her reaction was a very normal reaction to someone frightening her and then being chased. The trauma was very real on her end. Wouldn't you say that was probably the case?
I have no recollection of that. I was not in her shoes. I can't agree nor disagree with that statement.
I can assure you that she's talked to several people, and they've all suggested that she's been traumatized by this event.
Were any of them doctors? Because that would make a difference. If
They were like doctors.
So
They
you're
had
saying
seen
they're
doctors-
not doctors?
They had seen doctors on TV.
Well,
Dr.
that
Quinn, medicine woman?
That would be one of them, yes, but we
Dr.
don't need to go
Spock?
into the details.
I
Who's the
talked
one with
to
the
a
limp?
lot of villagers in white coats.
Who's the one with the limp? What's his name? The doctor, or that knows everything.
House.
Dr. House. There you go. Dr. House.
There you go.
Yes.
Credible.
Definitely.
Very credible, besides
Does
the
he-
pill popping.
Does he have impetigo? What is that?
I think he once had
I apologize.
Dysentery.
It's just a fish. It's just a fish. Don't be alarmed.
Bailiff, could you please tell the crowd to keep it down?
Yeah, order in the court, please. Stay in your seats and stow your weapons and stop hitting each other. What is this, kindergarten?
I'll take a turkey and cheese sandwich with on rye. Oh, I'm sorry.
Get that man a sandwich.
he said order in the court.
I have a piece of beef that will hold him over. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
There
I
we go.
apologize. Thank you, counsel.
So if I may finish up here,
Yes, please continue.
despite whether he claims that he had 2 pieces of sand or many pieces of sand, it is our belief that it was on purpose, but either way, trauma was caused to my my client. And I think that needs to be corrected.
Here,
I
here.
think she needs to be compensated. That's all I have to say.
I have one last thing to say. Bailiff, if you wouldn't mind reading this for the court.
Sure. Let's see.
You should object. Object that. You can't do that. Object.
I read the following. Quote, boop, unquote.
Thank you, bailiff.
Well said. Well said.
Any more questions for this witness?
Not for me.
Mr. Molesky?
No. No.
Joker,
No
you're
further
dismissed.
questions.
Thank you, bailiff. And thank you, judge. Hey, Chuck, I think that went really well.
I think it did go good too. Sorry about that. Sorry about the beginning, but then
No, it's cool. It's cool, man. We got this.
All right.
Cool.
We totally
Cool.
got
Are there
this.
are there any more witnesses to call to the stand? By either of you.
I don't believe so. I don't believe there was anyone else that witnessed that the day.
Can I confer with my lawyer for a moment?
Sure. Go ahead.
String. Yeah,
Yes.
I'd like to call BJW as a character witness.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh,
That's
what-
a great idea.
Uh,
Your horsey honor, we would like to call Mr. BJW as a character witness.
Oh, come on. He wasn't even there.
BJ, please approach
Thank
the
you.
stand.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's okay. We'll
You
get
guys
him.
should object.
We'll
A
get
little
him with
something
the-
for your troubles,
yeah,
Honor.
yeah,
Your Honor.
yeah,
No big deal.
Hey,
We'll get
hey,
him.
hey,
We'll get him
no
with lawyer.
bribing the judge.
lawyer.
No, there's no bribing. It was just, he looked a little hungry, so I gave him some food.
What did you give him?
Nothing. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Looked like a stack of cash.
Did look like some
well-
diamonds.
A little chicken. That's it. Okay.
Cash is okay. Only sugar, apples, and carrots are banned from the court.
Yeah, it was just chicken.
Dang it. Dang it.
Loophole.
Dang it, loophole.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you Notch?
You can't handle the truth. Yes. Of course. Thank you. I swear.
Your witness.
Mr. BJW, are you...
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
Remain seated,
Is
please.
he on something? What's
It was an
going on
accident. It's
No,
just
no,
tequila.
he's good.
He's
it
very
can't be on
fidgety.
tequila.
He's very fidgety over there.
He is.
Are you familiar with both the Mr. Joker and
I'm sorry,
Is the
sir.
queen
It's
here?
Joker.
It's
Joker?
Joker. Please
Joker.
pronounce his
Yes,
name correctly.
I am very familiar with the Queen and Mr.
And can you tell us a little bit about the character of the Queen over here?
Queen, well, she invited me to be on this island not long ago, and it meant a lot to me. And she's protected all of us here. She brought us all to the island and has protected us and done wonderful things for all of us, I think.
I'd like
Protected.
to. Hey, Chuck, you should object.
Protected.
Protected. She's killed me
I object.
numerous
I
times.
object.
You
Numerous
can't
times.
I take the fifth.
She had clearly killed my client 3 times last time we met. Clearly.
I think that's irrelevant. It's irrelevant to the questioning that is
Maybe you should
currently
call her as a
going on.
witness next.
Done.
Done. Here,
Proceed.
here.
And just
Motion
out of
passed.
curiosity,
Yes, sir.
do you have anything to say about Mr. Joker? Or,
Joker.
sorry, Joker.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Yes, I do. And it's a little hard for me to say because I came to the island with Mr. Joker and I being friends, and I wanted to build a summer home with a beautiful view, and he insists on blowing it up with TNT and destroying it. And
Blowing up
Oh.
with TNT.
without any consultation with me, I just go up there to go visit my summer home.
I object.
Gone.
I object.
It's gone.
There was no building permit. All of those actions should be allowed.
That is
by the court.
irrelevant. That is irrelevant to this line of
Irrelevant?
questioning.
Well, the judge.
The
no,
judge-
Oh.
no, the judge.
He's getting upset.
Yeah.
That means he objects.
Well,
Well,
there's
or
no
something.
building code.
Overruled.
There's currently no
Overruled.
building code
Overruled.
on the island.
Overruled.
There's no building code. I'm sorry, there's not.
The legality of Mr. BJ's building is not a question in this court. That's a case for another time.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So, yeah.
Oh.
Well, I also state that what Joker had done to said building shall be dismissed as well.
Yeah, says the council with the black eye. Yeah, that's
got-
great.
Oh,
guys
sorry,
can
I
we
got
pause
that
for a
from
sec?
A String's client.
I think that's all the questions I have for Mr. BJW. Your witness, Mr. Molesky.
Well, I'd like to cross-examine BJ first.
Just keep your hands off my butt this time, okay? That's all I ask.
Sir, I have never touched you before.
Oh, I'm sorry. That must have been somebody else.
Okay.
Sorry. It's the tequila.
So, do you say you would have an okay relationship with Joker? Do you think it is rocky?
It's one of those things. I'd say it's been a little bit rocky, but I still like Mr. Joker. You can't even say your client's name correctly. Mr. Joker.
Well,
I actually know him personally, and I pronounce him. It's kind of a little inside joke between us. I'm sorry
Yeah,
that came
okay.
up.
I
no,
apologize.
it's totally fine.
So, it's not really a
I
big
shouldn't
deal.
question your relationship with your client.
Thank
I
you.
apologize.
Thank you for not questioning it. Yes, Joker has always been a good man. I've known him for several days, Minecraft days, and I would have to agree with you that he is not a bad gentleman, if that is kind of what you're saying. And I don't really think that he means harm. It's just that
Well, he's a
where
big
you
liar.
happen to build...
He's a big liar, but other than that, he just seems like a nice guy.
I'm sorry.
Well,
he's attacking my
that's
character. I
uncalled
don't
for.
think that's.
Yeah, that's
Well, I'm
uncalled
a
for.
character witness. Character witness. I thought
That's just
why I was
uncalled
being
for.
questioned.
I'm just
sorry.
saying that where you happen to be building your new summer home, you didn't have a permit for. I know that's not admissible as evidence in this court trial itself, but I mean, if you don't own the land, man, don't play. Why are you playing?
It's in the
I thought
airspace, man.
Miss Bailiff, is my character under question here? Is my building habits under question here? Or is this an issue between the Queen and Mr. Joker?